What's good, y'all? What's good? Another video. It's like 1 a.m. out here. I got off work like an hour and a half ago. And what's good? Like, get some paychecks in there. I got paid today. Get some paychecks in there, get money coming in. Like, I'm telling you guys, balls in our court. And I will have titled this, I would have given this video a good title by now so you know what's up with the video. But the thing is, balls in our court. The ball is in our court. And what norms are you prepared to perpetuate here? The ball is in our court. Like, I've been telling you guys for the past year and a half now, almost 2 years now, that mgtow, that's the people are waiting to see what we're gonna do. Like the mgtow guys, people are waiting to see what we're gonna do, especially, I mean, not even just the younger ones, like pretty much even the older ones too. Like, it's the same kind of scenario. Because at this point, everybody knows the landscape. I was even talking at work with a couple of my coworkers. Everybody knows the landscape. From young to old, everybody knows the landscape now. And everybody's seen what the late millennials and Gen Z with the social media era, everybody's seen like the cards they've played. It's like everybody knows their cards. The cards, like everybody knows their hand. That's the phrase I want to use. Everybody knows their hand. They've played their hand. The late millennials and Gen Z women, they've played their hand. So now everybody knows it. And this has been going on. The reason, like the way that you know this has been going on for a minute is because they were so immediate with it. Like right as they got social media, bam, like the thought culture just exploded. Like the no slut shaming and all that exploded. So you know this has been going on for a minute, but we just couldn't see it because like the technology wasn't there yet to catch it, to capture it. But the technology has captured it now. So at this point, the ball's in our court. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what norms do you want to perpetuate here? What are you guys gonna do? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, the ball's in our court. Like, for me, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but for me, dude, I'm not trying to bang out these thoughts, man. I'm not really trying to bang out these thoughts. If that's what you guys want to do, it's up to you. But like, I mean, there's plenty of them at my work. There's plenty of them in the workplace, man. If you work damn near anywhere, unless you're in the oil fields or, you know, like, I don't know, even engineers, dude, I'm telling you, I saw like a lot of chicks, man, going into the engineering field that were taught in college. So dude, I'm not an engineer. I'm studying maybe to be one if I stay in school, but like I don't really know how far I'm gonna go with that, to be 100% honest, because I don't even think that's gonna be necessary. But like, I don't know what, like, if you're in the workplace at all, dude, there's plenty of thoughts in the workplace, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna say on that. So you gotta decide what you're gonna do. Like, for me, dude, like, it's looking like geomaxing, like stacking some money and like getting the hell out of here in terms of trying to find a woman. And like going for a younger one, like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 younger ones, like younger ones, man. Because the laws aren't even the same in other countries, man. I'm sorry, like it just is what it is, dude. I'm not trying to, like the thing is, I think God, like the thoughts are like for God, dude. Like I think God is down, like to like taking all the thoughts and shit. Like I don't know if that's our job, man. I don't think that's our job. I don't know if that's our job as like men on the earth to support like the thoughtery, dude. But it's up to you guys, man. I'd say if you've thought it out, some chicks, like maybe you have some responsibility to pick up the slack at least a little bit. If like you were responsible for creating a thought or like creating some thoughts, maybe you might have some responsibility to like support, I don't know, like a little bit, like at least, I don't know, whatever you deem that to be. Like that's all on your conscience, man. Like I'm not trying to play your own conscience, like that's up to you guys, but I don't think it's up to the average man to support kind of what's going down. I think it's up to us to basically like what are the norms we're gonna allow. Because the thing is, if you have daughters, bro, like I was talking to two of my coworkers, both of which had daughters, and I'm like, bruh, like yikes, dude. Because like if we're about to have, like if I have like some daughters, man, because I kind of want daughters, I want sons and daughters, I want both. I want a fairly decently sized family. And dude, I like, to me, bro, like I'm kind of gonna say, like once you start, like once that, like I don't want to get too graphic here, but like once she starts getting out in them streets, like it's up to her. Like she might be up to her to support herself, bro. Like I don't know, man. It is what it is, because that's kind of what's happening to my sister. Like my parents aren't supporting her anymore. If anything, my parents are supporting me and my brother more than they're supporting my sister. Like, but me and my brother aren't out in these streets. Like I'm not saying my sister is, but like, dude, I don't know what she's doing. Like she is in a city that's like far away from this one. So shit, I don't fucking know. Like my dad doesn't know, mom doesn't know. Like, but she's getting her law degree and all that shit. So it is what, like she's supporting herself, bro. Like, but my parents, like they're supporting me and my brother, man. Like we're not out in these streets. So if I have a daughter, like, and she's, wants to be out in the streets, like just up to her, just like it might be up to her to support herself. Like personally, I might kind of try to rate, like that's the thing though, like I'm gonna have a whole video on this. I'll just save it for another video, but what are you gonna do with your daughters, bro? That's the thing. What are you gonna do with your daughters, man? Like, dude, that's crazy to me. That's part of the reason why I ain't even out in these streets, because like these are daughters, man. Like I'm not trying to smut out a daughter, really, to be 100% honest. Like I know people call it fun and shit. Like people say have your fun and stuff like that, bro. Like to me having kids was gonna be fun. Like that, I thought that was fun shit. I was like, to me that was kind of gonna be fun, because like when people say have your fun, like what the hell else are we doing out here? Like to be 100% on, like what are you gonna do, travel for like 10 years? Like I mean, how much you gotta travel, like and then travel with a purpose? Like to me, like I never really wanted to do that Europe shit, dude. I didn't give a fuck about going, like I don't give a damn about going to see like Europe and France and England and all that, like Germany and shit. Like, dude, I don't give a damn about, like, to me, if I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna go to West Africa, I'm gonna go to Nigeria, I'm gonna go to Ghana, I'm gonna go to Mali and shit, like, and then go try to find a wife there, dude. Like, I mean, I'm traveling with a purpose, bro. Like, I don't see why I'd waste, like, I might go to Europe with my kids later, like, I don't know, dude, I'm not, like, but fuck it, man. Like, what do I know? Like, the people are like, travel? I'm like, dude, I can travel with my kids. Like, I can travel with my wife. Like, why would I go fucking, like, I'm not gonna travel, like, on my own unless I'm gonna go try to find a wife, man. Like, I never understood that travel stuff. Like, I'm traveling with a because the thing of traveling by myself, that's kind of depressing. Not gonna lie. Like, if I had no purpose with it, maybe travel to go find work somewhere, bro. But or travel for business, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just never had the impetus to travel. I never thought that was, like, something that I would be doing. Like, I don't know. Like, but it's up to you guys. But what norms are y'all gonna perpetuate is my question. Like, or that's, like, not my question to you. That's just, I'm posing that question so you can ask yourself. Because you don't need to tell me. unless you want to. I mean, like, I got the Discord if you really want to get involved. Like, if you want to tell me, like, directly, and we can talk about it. But, like, I'm just posing the question. Like, what norms you guys want? Because it's the balls in our court, guy. Like, the balls in our court, dude. Like, we saw the hand that was played. If you've waited this song a lot, like, maybe some of you guys, like, you know, you already played your hand. I don't know. Like, but for like me, myself, dude, like, I saw the hand that's been played, and to me, it, like, and I'm not gonna necessarily, because there's some cute chicks at work. I mean, there always is, to be honest, but then you don't know their history. Like, you don't know if they're, like, thawing out right now, like, getting smutted out after work. You don't fucking know. Like, dude, you don't know. Like, yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, there's this one girl who's, like, pretty cute, but, like, you know, dude, what am I gonna do? Like, to be honest. And then you don't want to work hard for that and then spend your money for that. And then next thing you know, like, you realize that her history is not necessarily something that you were down for. Like, because what are you gonna do, have kids with her after that? Like, me, it's up to y'all. To be 100% honest, I still would if I didn't know what happens later. Because all these dudes talking about divorce, like, that's why I probably won't even really get married, kinda. But I do want kids, and, like, I do want the woman to be around. Like, I hope I like her. And it might not even, it's probably not going to be one, I'm sorry. Like, it's probably going to be multiple. Because the thing is, half these dudes are gay, too. Like, I might have another video on that. Like, half these dudes are gay. So it's like, people keep saying excess, like, I'm hearing excess males and all that. That might be true, but, dude, like, half of them are going to be gay. And, like, the other half are going to just take themselves out of the ball game, which I don't blame them. Until later, like, especially if they're younger, like, I feel like they're gonna take themselves out of the ball game, just like a lot of the younger dudes. Like, for me, myself, for example, like, I'm not going after these thoughts, man. Like, dude, if you got, like, multiple 40-year-olds, they could probably take my thought. Like, they could probably take a thought my age at 25. Dude, some dude in his 40s could be, like, hitting that. Like, it just is what it is. Like, so for like, just for me later, like, so for me, when I get around to kind of doing my thing, might not be 40. I might be in my 30s. But, like, the age of girl I'm gonna be going for, like, that I doubt, like, the dudes at her age, like, they might just have taken themselves out of the ball game until later. Because, you know, they're going to be seeing the moves that they're making. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really know how that shit works. But, like, I'm just speculating as much as you guys, man. But, like, my question to you is just, what norms are you going to perpetuate? Like, what are you prepared to perpetuate? Like, what are you going to, like, get a harem? Like, are you gonna smut out these thoughts? Like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, because the ball's in our court, man. Like, if you're a mgtow dude, I'm telling you, and as time goes on, the ball's gonna be more in our court. Just like people didn't fucking, like, they got blindsided by inflation, even though it was right in front of them the whole time. They got blindsided by they don't even want to acknowledge recession right now. I mean, the general populace kind of knows it's recession, but it's just all these economists and shit. They don't want to admit it's a recession, and the government doesn't want to admit it's a recession. But I was saying recession like 2 years ago, right when they printed all that money for COVID. I was saying recession. People didn't want to believe me on that. So just like people don't want to believe certain things, like, they're not going to want to believe that this thought culture fucked everything up. Like, they don't want to believe that. Like, the social media thought culture fucks shit up, like, pretty bad. And the ramifications are going to be huge. The ramifications are going to be, like, very big. They're going to be bigger than people think. And, like, there's, like, we're going to go back to, like, harems and shit. Like, and I don't mean that in terms of, like, and it could be, like, it kind of could be, but realistically, I mean, you're gonna have one dude who has like 3 wives, 4 wives, 5 wives, like maybe 7 wives or some shit, and that's gonna be like, it's just gonna be as much as you can like basically deal with, because people won't want to like deal with these women anymore because the ramifications are gonna be super bad. So people aren't gonna really want to like, and then half these dudes are gonna be gay. I'm telling you, like, and they're gonna be transgender. They're gonna be all types of shit that's not straight. So there's gonna be like a lot of women on the planet. So like, it's just, what do you want? Like, I'm kind of gonna go for like younger ones and like try to have kids and like make them athletic and shit. I don't know, man. Like, and dude, like, what are you gonna do about like birth control and all that? Like, it's all these are gonna be you're gonna have to answer to all this shit if you're gonna, you're gonna have to really think about this, because you're gonna have to answer to it for your wives and your daughters, like for both your wives, and I use plural on purpose, and your daughters. Like, you're gonna have to think about it, and like what are you gonna do? Like, that's my, like, that's like the question I posed to you. What are you gonna do? Like, because you have to think about it. You're gonna have to think about it, because they're not really gonna think about it. They're gonna like kind of depend on you to think about that, and other people are gonna have different ways of approaching it. So you have to figure out how you're gonna do it, and then like really just like kind of put your foot down. Because all this shit's still gonna be there, like the birth control, all like the thoughting that happened, like that's gonna be in the past by the time that you probably have your like few wives or whatever. Like, that's gonna be in the past, but people will still be doing it. So you're gonna have to answer, but it's gonna be less, like way less common, because the ramifications are gonna be like bad to the point where people might not want to like really do that shit anymore. At least the younger ones. And then they're gonna be looking at you as like their dad or their husband, and they're gonna be like, okay, if I do that, he's gonna like boot me out. Like, but it's up to you. Like, will you or will you not? Like, that's the thing. That's what you have to think about. What norms are you gonna perpetuate? Like what norms do you want? Like, that's all I got, man. Because we're at 17 minutes now. 17 and a half minutes. What norms do you want, dude? And shit. I got paid. I gotta buy some weed or something, man. Like, calm me down and shit. But yeah, alright. Alright, I gotta get some sleep too. So I'll catch you guys later. Healthcare Network. Stay healthy. Like, try to get paid. Try to like stay sane too, and just think about the shit. Like, think about this stuff, man. And then if you're on the Discord, let me know. Like, have a conversation about it. Alright, peace out, guys. Stay healthy.